Oh, what happened on The Bachelor last night? The guy decided he doesn't like women at all, and he said, "Oh, this is gonna be a good day."
Test 1, 2. Chick.
Hi, Ruth. He decided he doesn't like women at all, and he sent them both home.
What?
Yeah, these Bachelor shows,
Fake.
He came out of the closet?
they disappoint me every time. Apparently, there's a show on tonight called After the Rose.
Oh, the bitch fest.
Yes.
What's that about?
Well, these women who would have been in tears,
Tears.
because they didn't get picked, are going to be on the show tonight saying how much they hate this guy.
Well, you went out with her, and I hadn't had a chance yet. You told me the same thing you told
Until
her.
last night, they would have married the guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
exactly.
got it. Okay.
Yes.
That's worth my while. God.
Wow.
I didn't see any TV last night, so I'm just kind of reviewing. Marie Osmond got a 29 and a 27 on Dancing with the Stars. Jenny Garth got a 28 and a perfect 30.
Wow.
Elio and Melanie got 2 perfect 30s.
Wow.
Dang.
And then there was Ellen's really big show. Did you guys watch any TV last night?
Yeah. On that damn Wii thing.
What?
2.5 men.
You're on a weenie? What'd you say?
We were playing the Wii, the game.
Oh.
Yeah. Wii!
Billy's hooked.
Yeah, I don't have time for anything else now. I might not make it to work tomorrow. I gotta play.
2.5 Men.
Oh, it was outstanding.
What happened? Charlie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Charlie meets his mom's fiance's daughter. Who's the guy? Robert
Wagner?
Robert Wagner says, "Stay away from my daughter. I just want to warn you, stay away from my daughter." So, of course, Charlie can't. She's got a gigantic rack, and she sells hot cars, Ferraris, and Bentleys and stuff. Stay away from my daughter. It's all I'm asking you. So, Robert Wagner comes over, knocks on the door at Charlie's house. The daughter, of course, is upstairs. They've just been in bed 17 hours. And she says, "I'm going to come down unless you buy that Ferrari." He goes, "Oh, no. I promised. Signs the contract for the Ferrari. Comes downstairs, and Robert Wagner's, after it's all over, he signs it. Wagner goes, "Hey, I see my daughter's here. I see her car with the dealer plates in the driveway. How much did it cost you?" "Oh, you knew. Why couldn't you tell me when you walked in? You knew. I told you to stay away from her."
Avril Lavigne is going to be on Dancing with the Stars tonight,
Is she tall enough?
along with Michael Flatley.
The Lord of the Rings of the Flies
The
of
dancing
the flat
guy?
dancers?
Not the Lord of the Rings.
Whatever he is.
Lord of the Dance.
Lord of the Bush. Something. I don't know.
No, he's not the Lord of the Bush.
That's Ron Jeremy.
I get confused.
Is he a lord?
Lord
Well,
of the
that's what
Dance was the
they call
show
him.
that
A lot
he...
of girls
Is that what it
said,
was?
"Oh God," when they saw
Yeah.
him.
Is he a lord? Lord of the Dance? Is that what his name was? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're going to be on Dancing with the Stars tonight.
Self-titled.
Yeah.
He lorded himself.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a reference for today's round of the commercial game. What do you got for me?
Well, there's a huge sex scandal at a great big church in Atlanta of biblical proportions. Specifically, this dude slept with his brother's wife and fathered a child by her and has passed him off as his nephew all these years. And this dude's the bishop of this church, and he made this nephew/son, secret son, into a pastor.
Okay, I lost it.
Boning Bishops, I think, is the...
The guy,
All right.
This pastor slept with his brother's wife, and they made a kid.
Pastor or bishop?
Bishop, but it's not a Catholic church, it's an independent church.
Oh, that doesn't count.
I know. So they make
You
up
make up
whatever
your own.
they can call the archbishop and the cathedral, and they use all the Catholic words, but they're not Catholics.
All right.
Betty really wanted to
That's an
beat the
excellent
bishop.
suggestion, Ruth. Are there any others?
Mike Tyson's back in jail.
Yes,
Or
he
going
is.
to jail.
What did he do? He was driving drunk?
Dewey
Again.
and cocaine.
Probation for cocaine and DUI.
But didn't he get like 24 hours?
Yes.
Yeah. Just enough time to kill someone, I guess, and move on.
Oh, he's out already?
Well, he only got 24 hours. I don't know.
That's
if
what
he's-
you get for cocaine and a DUI if you're a star.
Yeah.
That's pretty severe punishment. What's her name? Only did an hour and 14
That's
minutes.
right. He's got to be thinking,
Lindsay
how come
Lohan.
I don't rate like the little starlets do?
Yeah.
Well, he's
You
kind
know?
of a repeat offender who's actually
So
been
is
in
Lindsay.
prison. Yeah, but she never actually went to prison. He's already been there.
Any others?
Apparently, Tom Cruise in the fat suit.
What?
The Cruise fat suit flap. This is the latest story from the Channel 10 News water cooler website. Still loading.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for starting it.
Michael Vick surrendered himself.
Yeah. We'll
3
talk
weeks
about that. We'll talk about
early.
that in a second here. Chainsaw, I'm sure, is going to be
Yes, sir.
jumping all over that.
Micah Geary's under investigation.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
For what? Being
A
too
good
quiet,
guy like Mike Aguirre?
not speaking out. He's under investigation for not speaking out.
The focus of the inquiry is unclear, but they've been asking questions about a wide range of issues involving Aguirre's legal work,
Wow.
public statements, and other conduct.
How about Paul McCartney reportedly only giving Heather Mills $14 million?
Really?
That's almost a
A fraction.
that's almost an
kidding.
amount that would make Boyer
Go, oh, yeah.
satisfied.
like less than a tenth of what we first heard.
Is that done?
No, that's
Is that what he's offering?
the only item I have.
Oh.
Jessica Simpson done with boys?
Well, she wants a man.
Oh, sorry. Damn
You
it.
gotta read beyond the
eye.
headline.
I thought we were going to get some hot girl on girl action.
Good idea, Jessica.
Do you guys know who Bill Nye the Science Guy is?
Yeah.
Here his young marriage has gone sideways.
Oh, no, what
Yeah.
happened?
He's only been married for, I'm going to say, 9 or 10 months.
Yeah.
And he has asked a judge for protection from his wife after she pulled a late night raid on his flower garden.
She didn't pick the posies, did she?
What you do to it?
I don't think we should be laughing at the science guy.
He
Sorry.
values his flowers just like we do.
He claims his estranged wife showed up at his Studio City home just this past Labor Day, dressed up ninja black.
Yes.
Ruth,
Sorry.
armed
Armed
with 2 large bottles,
of,
some solvent, intending to do damage to his garden, which he says provides, quote, food produce.
That's it.
he's eating the daisies.
You know, Ruth, if you had been tending to your tomatoes all year long, and your crazy wife of 9 months showed up with a couple of bottles of solvent,
I would be upset.
some sort of toxic substance, and who would know what's toxic other than Bill Nye the Science
That's
Guy?
right.
Right.
She did that just to mock him. Cookie.
I think it's very upsetting.
God.
I'd be more upset if she came there and she poured it on him.
Well, he was afraid that was going to happen.
First the flowers, then him.
He thought she was going to squirt him in the eyes.
I don't know why it's funny.
Yeah, too bad he didn't die. That'd be even better.
It'd be a perfect day, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No.
How about this Culture Club singer Boy George accused of chaining a man in an apartment?
Oh, that's
Singer
right. I
Boy
remember
George
that.
was charged Tuesday with falsely imprisoning a 28-year-old man after an alleged incident in London earlier this year. Look, if you can't punch your way past this big fruit fairy, what kind of a man are you?
Because didn't he tie him up and he was some professional model,
this
quote
from-
unquote?
This from a guy who got his ass kicked by a Bromwich on the ass of the grass.
Who's a big fruit fairy?
No.
If you can't punch your way,
Thank you. Past this big fruit
Boyer.
fairy. Yes.
how do you think you would fare
Yes.
in a round of fisticuffs
Oh, no.
with Boy George?
I think I would probably have a pretty good chance at taking him.
How would
That's
you
what
predict?
said about Bromo.
What do you think Bromo would do against Boy George?
I think Bromo could take him as well.
Okay. It's good that you say that.
He has no choice.
Right.
Right.
He doesn't strike me as the butchest
No.
of the 80s fruit
Transsexuals,
singers.
yes.
Transsexual singers,
He's
yes.
not,
He's not a transsexual. He's just a fruity-looking
He just
cat.
wears makeup.
Okay.
He doesn't even dress like a girl. He just wears makeup. I mean, did you see him without
he's had a
it?
few moo-moos on.
Yeah, but have you seen him without makeup?
Well,
Yeah?
Makeup's a good thing for him. He looks better with it.
I mean, would you want him to date your daughter?
He wouldn't want to date my daughter.
right.
Thank you.
She'd be safe. Her chastity would be
Totally.
fine.
Be like all the Michael Jackson marriages.
Just
No
wanna take-
problem.
Just want to take pictures of her.
I hate to be picky, but none of these are working for me. Come on. What do you have? What do you have?
They're
What
all
is
so good.
As it's a celebrity death.
You
I don't
try
know.
and do it, Ruth. Seriously. Try and work a bloody-knuckled Boy George into your sleep train spot.
Okay, how about the flower garden guy, though?
Bill Nye?
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Shep?
Well, there's a celebrity death. And again, it involves Hogan's Heroes.
Okay.
LeBeau?
Did Colonel Buchhalter finally die?
It's not LeBeau.
Was it the secretary?
Yes, Hilda.
Yeah, that happened
Oh.
yesterday.
Sigrid Valdis.
When you were doing the story yesterday,
Right.
I thought, oh, yeah, that secretary, the hot, buxom,
Right.
blonde secretary is dead. And you went somewhere else, and I was like,
Mr. Sharman.
well, okay, I must be wrong on that.
I'm sorry, I just saw it today.
Yeah, 2 Hogan's Heroes,
In one day.
2 Hogan's Heroes characters croaking, and neither one of them are LeBeau.
And LeBeau's going to both of their memorial services going, I feel fine.
You continue to taunt me, LeBeau.
Won't you die already?
Death to you.
LeBeau's hanging on.
He's not even sick. He didn't even have a cough. He's got a better voice today than Dave does. Come on.
Well, who doesn't?
And didn't it say in that movie about Bob Crane that he, in real life, was stripping this secretary?
He was doing
the actress.
everyone. And
Oh, well, that's
videotaping
true.
it and- yeah.
But she was kind of his girlfriend. I mean, you know, you got to have a wife and a girlfriend if you're a celebrity.
Dateline Soldotna, Alaska. A woman crashed her car through a hair salon, then kept her appointment there. The 73-year-old woman destroyed 2
Sometimes you really need to get the frost job.
Absolutely.
2 large plate glass windows were destroyed, walls damaged, and the stonework outside her salon was smashed.
God.
The woman insisted on keeping her hair appointment.
But my roots, you got to do my roots, please. Cover the gray.
Well, they're long winters there. She didn't do it today. Could have been the last chance for a while.
But the nerve after you wreck her salon.
Yeah, are you really going to get the very best cut?
Yeah.
Something extra in your hair color.
Well, I'll let you guys decide. What's it going to be?
Gosh, there's so much.
Yet so little.
Yeah, so
I'm
little.
not
yeah.
feeling inspired today.
What's that?
Not feeling inspired today?
I'm tired, but I'll get it up.
Aim high.
I'll make it happen.
Awesome.
Chris Boyer, call it now.
Woman crashes car through beauty salon, then keeps appointment.
Crap. All right.
You brought that on yourself.
Which one would you have said?
The hot blonde secretary.
And I like the Bill Nye guy.
You don't like any of them. You can't win this one.
Oh, what about the church stoppers?
He hates that one. He hates that one worst of all.
Yeah,
Rick.
that's-
Oh,
Fairly complicated.
You went into that, Ruth, and I was like 3 seconds in. And I was like, I don't even know what
Napping.
you're talking about anymore.
I did see a story on it, like down to one paragraph. Very complicated, though.
But there was also a diagram to go along with it, right, Chelsea? So that's
Family,
like-
big tree,
Stick figure.
branches
Tree that didn't
everywhere.
branch.
Right.
Right.
Just one big.
Now, what is your current status cooking-wise as we near the biggest of the Shelley Dunn cooking holidays?
2 turkeys are brining.
Right.
The giblets are.
They're already in the goo.
Oh, the turkeys? Yes. They came home yesterday. We pulled out the ice chest out of storage that's big enough for, an on-back party. So there's plenty of room for the turkeys, and they're brining in their briny mixture. And I've got the giblets going already.
And then you pour that over ice and serve that to your guests afterwards?
It's a cocktail.
The brining juice.
You strain it first, and then maybe put a bay leaf in it.
It's sort of like au jus with a piece
Very
of
nice.
prime rib.
No, the brining
soaking.
liquid goes away. They're soaking.
All right.
And they're beautiful turkeys.
Beautiful.
As if there could be any other kind.
They're just gorgeous.
Yes.
They really are. Except for on one of them.
They're the Pamela Anderson of turkeys.
They are.
Well, they're
both
pretty
very
ugly. What are you
big-breasted.
talking about?
It's all in how you look at it.
That big gobble gobble thing.
They tore the gobble gobble thing, the Pope's nose off one of them, so I had to put that in with the giblets. The only blemish on the whole operation.
How
so far.
terribly.
It really
Terribly
is bad.
upsetting. Between that and the fog. Did you call 911 this morning?
I did. Had to have a police escort in. But that started, and I've got the pumpkin pie filling. I've decided that I want to bake on Thanksgiving Day or maybe the night before, and I'm having space issues. So I don't really have room for pies right now, but I just did the pie filling. Pie. That's all ready to go.
Wish I had some right now.
And that's it.
I'll bet you did.
Pumpkin, chocolate. Oh, it was a Cold Stone yesterday.
And then I have a chocolate walnut to make sometime as well. Chocolate walnut pie.
You have a chocolate pie,
Chocolate walnut.
and you're going to wreck it by throwing in a
Yes.
handful of walnuts.
It's 2 cups, and people
Oh.
love it and adore it, and it's been
What choice do
requested.
they have? They're a bunch of hungry beggars.
Freeloaders.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really good, Shell.
No, they have a choice. They could do the pumpkin.
Uh-huh.
They could do the other assortment of pies.
Perfectly good chocolate pie. Destroyed by a careless handful of walnuts.
Get them out.
Good. It won't affect either of you.
Put them on the side. Let somebody,
It's affecting me right now.
throw walnuts in if they want.
It's upsetting me right now.
'Cause a lot of people don't like nuts.
Walnuts are tasty. And I think someone's going to bring a pecan pie because that's a big favorite. And I can make up, but it's not my favorite thing to make.
Aren't you going to have any pies without nuts?
Well, yeah, the pumpkin. And then I have the ever popular return of the lemon curd tarts.
Wow, there's a lot of dessert.
Yeah.
You know what? Curd doesn't sound good.
It's not
Not a
appetizing.
marketing tool. It really isn't. I agree. The name is bad, but it is delicious.
Saddam dropped a dirty bomb on that. It's not good.
Rhymes with chi.
Are they like lemon bars?
It's more like a custard. Or no, a better term is pudding. It's like a lemon pudding.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so that's already made. I just have to do the crust and the filling for
That's a
that.
terrible name for it.
I know it is.
Curd.
Yeah.
Okay, curd, curdle, curd and
Yes.
curdle. That's
Yes.
going to be it.
The
I agree.
curds in the
Curdle,
way.
curdle.
yeah.
Curd, any form of curd
Little Miss Muffet.
or curdle.
Dog curd.
Curds
Curd,
and
which
whey.
I would pick up under a $5 bill.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, good.
Anytime a curd.
Good.
Boy, could you give me a dictionary definition of curd, please?
I will.
What dictionary will be referenced?
This is the Merriam-Webster's 10th collegiate,
It's the 10th collegiate, David.
which means they made 9 mistakes before it.
Curd.
Stand by, checking.
Stand
curd.
by, David. How do you spell that?
To coagulate or curdle.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Also meaning
Coagulated pie.
Clot pie.
the thick.
It's clot pie. That's some clot pie. It's lemon clot. Yeah.
Clot, coagulate, curd, any of that stuff.
bad words.
Clots in a way doesn't have the same sizzle to it.
But it's yummy. And it's pie.
Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her clots and whey.
You tell funny nursery rhymes.
All right, anytime we mention clots. What? Curds, coagulation. You be caller 10, 888-570-1015. Chainsaws next here on KGB and Q103.
Uggs are the footwear sensation, and Boot World selection will blow your mind. Boot World has a ton of sheepskin now, but demand is very high. Last year, many waited until the last minute to shop for Uggs and Aussie Dogs and missed out. This is Ed Stone, president of Boot World, and my recommendation to you is get to a Boot World store fast. Boot World guarantees the lowest price and has an easy exchange policy on a huge selection of sheepskin boots, shoes, and slippers. Boot World is on Convoy in Kearney Mesa, Plaza Camino Real in Carlsbad, Escondido, El Cajon, Chula Vista, Midway Drive, and BootWorld.com.
Videos on demand now at 101kgb.com.
Furnished by Mattress Discounters.
If you
Grand a day, everyday giveaway. Another one going out today. $1,000. We'll do it every day that we're on the radio until the end of 2007. Right now, let's do sports. Here's the Chainsaw on KGB and Q103. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody. In the sports world, look out for the Denver Broncos. The Broncos improved to 5-5 with a 34-20 Monday night win over Tennessee, creating a two-way tie with the Chargers atop the AFC West. Coming up this Sunday, the Chargers are 9-point favorites against 4-6 Baltimore at the Q.
Wow.
This is Sunday, while the Broncos are 1-point favorites at 4-6 Chicago. So Charger fans obviously hoping that the defending NFC champion Bears will knock off Denver. After the game this last Sunday, Chargers coach Norv Turner was asked if there was a fractured clubhouse in Chargerville.
Well, the word fractured clubhouse, I mean, that's...
Two words.
I don't know. I think there's some guys that, are looking for answers and are disappointed and, hey... They've had great success, want to continue having success.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think that's normal when you struggle.
Totally.
But the answer is going out and playing.
Hey, does everybody like statistics?
No. Well,
Cool.
I feel motivated just from listening to Norv.
Pumps you up.
Really, I want to go out there and go get them.
hey, what?
Fire you up. Hey, by the way, seriously, does anybody like statistics?
No.
Cool,
Just
then
you.
here's one. The Chargers are the only AFC West team scoring more points than they're giving up. So I'm thinking with 6 games to go, there's plenty of time to gel for the cream to rise to the top. You know?
You don't know crap.
In college basketball, 5,100 fans jammed into the Jenny Craig Pavilion to watch San Diego State beat USD 69-64 last night, winning the annual crosstown rivalry game for the 5th time in 6 years. The Aztecs are 5-0. Emily Jane McGuire, Miss Alma Mater. The Toreros now 2-2. A-Rod won the American League MVP award. Only the 9th guy in history to win 3 or more. The others are 8 other guys.
Oh.
Michael Vick surrendered to U.S. Marshals and will remain in jail until he's sentenced December 10th.
Now, why is this?
Why did
Because if he's sentenced a year, see, Michael is hoping for something here. If he's sentenced a year, that means 10 months with good behavior the last month under house arrest. So with time served, Vick is hoping to be out by next August. And if the NFL gives him permission to play, he'd be able to go next August. The league has not ruled as if they might, whether or not they'll suspend him for a year after he gets out of jail, or if the jail time will count. They don't have to decide. Besides, they can't decide. They don't know. That's assuming he'll get a year. The judge could give him as many as 5. We just don't know.
You don't know crap.
Once again, that's a true thing. Nobody knows right now except the judge on December 10th. So Michael is kind of being optimistic here that at least he'll get the time served and maybe be out in time to play next year.
And it'll look good for the judge if he turns himself in early.
There you go. He's kiss up points and he's looking at a time frame here. Meanwhile, in the national bet.
For those who follow my career, I look a little different because I've been working out. I'm at the gym now, and thank you. I hate the people that work at the gym because they're way too enthusiastic about life in general and about body fat percentage in particular. And they have a line. I don't even know what they're talking about. They're like, hey, man, what are you going to target today? Your lats or your quads? What? You can work on your delts? I'm going to work on getting laid. That's what I'm doing. Can you just point me to that machine, please? And I'm working out, and they always come by with the most inane advice. Hey, don't forget to breathe. Oh, thank you. I always forget that a few times a day. I'm surprised that you even noticed because I collapse and then people have to revive me. Could you come back in a minute and remind me to blink also, because my retinas start burning unless I have someone like you in my life to help me through the day.
Skip Paul Association. 4 games last night. Charlotte webbed Portland, Utah tabernacled New Jersey, Memphis belled Seattle, and Orlando bloomed New Orleans. In other sports, Dave.
So how many point favorites are we now?
9.
9.
Isn't that wild?
Well, so we're expected to pretty much stomp on these. Who are we playing?
Baltimore. They're
Ravens.
4 and 6. Yeah.
Wow.
Weren't we supposed to win the last one?
No,
we
were 3-point underdogs.
That's correct.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So encouraging news.
Yeah. Very encouraging.
Good.
And from what I read in the papers, it's not a fractured clubhouse. These guys are all still supporting one another. So.
And thank God
Really?
the rest of them
That's
suck
not what
so
they
much.
said in the papers yesterday.
Merriman backed off on it, and all the guys he may have been targeting, he said he was just frustrated because they stuck microphones in 15 minutes after the game. He's a young guy. He spouted off.
What about LT? He said worse stuff.
LT stayed kind of veiled. You thought LT said worse stuff?
Yeah, he said
What was
if you've
the
got a bad attitude, if you're not out here to win, then you're not going to be in this game long, and you sure won't be on this team.
Yeah. So maybe they'll get rid of a couple. Maybe there's a couple guys out of the
fractured clubhouse.
If there's just the body of the team is still together. You know what I mean? If 1 or 2 guys splinter off, we may not see them very well. But the bulk of the team is still together. David. We shouldn't get into analysis during bumper music, and that's my fault. It is 6:48 Omar. Oh, double the bumper. Wow.
He's Mr. Talkie today.
He does. He has a lot to say, but...
Thank you, Chainsaw.
You're welcome, sir.
Sports was brought to you by Aussie Dogs. For the best price on all the latest styles of top quality sheepskin shoes and boots made from the finest Australian sheepskin. Check out the huge holiday selection of Aussie Dogs at Boot World or shop aussie-dogs.com.
Welcome to Disneyland Resort. Welcome to Disneyland... Santa?
You got me.
Shouldn't you be getting ready for the big night?
Well, yes, but the Clauses just love Disneyland during the holidays. Plus, it's the only time the elves get to mingle with the dwarves. Boys, play nice.
Yes, sir.
And I've got a favor to ask. My lead reindeer is as sick as a sled dog, and I was hoping I could borrow a certain someone for the night. Little guy with a trunk and really, really big ears. I'll make it worth his while.
Don't worry, he works for Peanuts.
There's no better way to kick off the holiday season than a trip to the jolliest place on earth. The lights, the parade, and the newest addition, sparkling snow-capped Sleeping Beauty Winter Castle. It's part of the Year of a Million Dream celebration going on right now at the Disneyland Resort.
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Dumbo!
Make the magic last all year long with a Disneyland annual passport. Go to Disneyland.com. Annual passport subject to terms and conditions, including blackout dates that vary by pass type.
Ruth.
Westbound 52's bumper to bumper from the 125 connector to a crash at Mass, making it slower than usual there. Westbound 8 heavy out of El Cajon, but so far only from Greenfield to Main Street. Westbound 94 bunching up between Euclid and the 5. North 805 slows from the 94 into North Park, then Claremont Mesa Boulevard to Governor. Northbound 5 slows in the South Bay from about L Street now into National City. There's a crash in the South Bay south on 5 at L Street. And the North County South 15 slows into Escondido, off and on to Rancho Bernardo. Southbound 5, your North County coast heavy at Cassidy, then La Costa to Manchester. KGB traffic, a service of Sleep Train Mattress Centers. I'm Ruth, 66 with DSC, 115 KGB.
So you've loaded up on turkey and stuffing and probably some mashed potatoes and
Garlic
finished it off with a slice of clot pie. Nap time. There's only one source qualified to provide you with the bed necessary to give you a good Thanksgiving Day nap, and that is Sleep Train San Diego. And lucky for you, right here at Thanksgiving, mattress price wars are going on. But they're ending on Sunday. So let's not dawdle. During Sleep Train's mattress price wars, you save up to $400 on every Beauty Rest and Posturepedic mattress set. So what that means is you're going to find big savings on every size and every firmness. Let me give you an example. A queen size plush.
I love plush.
Wasn't that one of the Spice Girls? Plush Spice?
Plush Spice, yes.
She was very cozy. She was
Yes.
a little bit doughy. You could lay down on her.
Well, her cousin was Quilty Spice.
Yeah. It's normally $11.99, but right now during Mattress Price Wars, you're going to get it for just $7.99. $400 savings, and on top of that, on your good credit, you don't pay any interest until 2010. Wow, 25 months with no interest, all with free same-day delivery and setup of your brand new bed. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's get something good to nap on from Sleep Train San Diego. Your ticket to a better night's sleep. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Who's this?
Well, who did you call?
Is this Dave?
Yes, is that who you called?
Well, your voice is all messed up, man. You need to go home and go to sleep.
I accept.
Don't do that to us.
I accept that challenge.
I'll send you home. You're going home.
Shelley, I have been excused from my duties.
Bye. See you after Thanksgiving.
Were you up late having fun last night?
Let's see. What do we have here? What's your name?
This is Tim.
All right, Tim, you're caller 10.
Sweet.
You're my first winner today here on the commercial game.
That's great.
And I can hook you up for tickets.
Van Halen.
No. No, you shouldn't suggest because likely you'll be disappointed. I have Riders on the Storm, Styx, a golf tech evaluation, Wild Animal Park, or breakfast for two at the Marine Room.
Wow.
I knew you'd get all bonered up about that.
Awesome.
Hey, that might score some points for me.
Yeah,
I'll
well.
take that one.
You bet.
Breakfast for two at the Marine Room. It's a high tide breakfast right there in La Jolla as the waves lap gently at your toes.
I'll take it.
You'll enjoy a gourmet breakfast.
Sweet.
All right, hold on. Don't go away.
Thanks, Dave.
Remind everybody, what is the reference for today's game and the today's round of the commercial game?
David, it's curd.
Curds, clotting, coagulation.
That's very good.
Shelley, I can hold off the charge no longer. So many people hear you mention the turkey brine you're using, and that you're using wine, other things like that. Can we have a blow-by-blow description on how you do this? Because this is supposed to make a much juicier turkey.
That's what they say, and especially with, they say that free range don't have as much fat on them, and so they're not as juicy, so the brining helps with that.
So let's hear exactly what you do with your bird.
Okay.
For people, because it's not too late
No, oh no,
for
not at
people
all.
to prepare their turkey brine-wise
Brine-wise.
for this Thanksgiving. What do you do?
I don't really have an exact measurement of what I use, but I use approximately 1.5 cups of sugar, approximately 1.5 cups of kosher salt. That's the bigger flakes. And then I do some ground sage.
You know, I've always wondered about that. I'm going to interrupt you and just
That's
be a
fine.
pain in the ass. What difference does it make if it's the big chunky salt versus just regular table salt? It's going to dissolve anyway.
Yeah. I think the taste is different on a lot of the different salts that you get.
Well, you get less salt if you use the bigger chunks.
Because there's more space in between the granules.
Thank you, David.
David.
That's all I know about it.
Okay.
It tastes a little bit different to me.
Okay. All right.
And kosher salt.
I'm seeing these commercials now. Is sea salt not as sodium-y as table salt?
I've heard that, but it tastes salty to me.
Because they have this chef now, who I think is making Campbell's soup.
Oh.
And he makes it with sea salt, which has less sodium in it. Damn, every time I get in the sea,
it's salty.
It's the saltiest thing ever.
It really is.
Common table salt has additives like iodine.
Iodine, yeah.
And the kosher stuff.
Iodine's good for you.
That's why they started adding it, but it's a little more bitter. If you really start eating salt, it's a little more bitter. So I like the kosher salt.
All right, so you mix, so far, equal parts of sugar and salt into what?
Well, I did this dry, and then I put my favorite spices in it, like thyme.
So you're making a big dry mix of salt,
Big dry
sugar,
mix, yeah.
and what else?
And spices like sage and thyme and rosemary, and I throw in a couple of whole bay leaves and peppercorns. I don't really even grind them up, just the whole little peppercorns. And then I used...
you dump it in an ice chest Mike brought back from an Omback thing at Fiesta Island. Throw some...
Each turkey is in an individual bag.
Fill it with a garden hose.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean it's in a bag?
It's in an individual bag so that... it's our, the big trash compactor, and they have the big heavy bags.
Yeah.
Each one is in a separate one of those.
You
and
put it into a big garbage bag.
Right. I fill the bottom of the ice chest with ice, and then, each individual bag gets this brining mixture, and so it stays cold.
Okay, you haven't said what you've got a dry mixture.
Got the dry mixture.
What makes it wet now?
Well, then I put a couple of bottles of white wine into each bag with that dried mixture, and then I fill the rest up with water so that it's over. The turkey is submerged.
Okay, so that's all contained.
Right.
I see.
And the birdie is soaking in it.
Because I wondered what kept the bird from being diluted by all the ice in the ice chest.
No, it won't.
So you keep it in a heavy-duty garbage bag.
Right. And so each one...
Clever.
And then tied that off. And
Who taught you this?
Martha. And Mom never brined a chicken or a turkey.
That sounds very feasible and easy.
Yeah, it's really easy. And then all you have to do is just let him rest. And then we put the ice chest over on the lawn so that the ice can drain out so it doesn't get to be a watery mess. And then we'll just keep adding ice to keep them chilled. And it works just delightfully.
Clever.
It's very good.
All right.
Yeah.
And the idea is that mixture of the water and all the spices, the sugar and the salt will actually get into the bird and makes for a much juicier bird.
Well, I mean, think about any kind of meat that's
Marinating.
soaked and marinated. Yeah, so it will soak up some of that. Now, when you take it out, pat the bird dry, and then, you can put a little more pepper on it. I probably wouldn't put any more salt on it because it's got some salt on it.
Okay.
And then what I do for the...
And how much salt and sugar did you do?
I did 1.5 cups each.
Okay.
About.
For how big of a turkey?
Mine are... They were like from 14 to 18 pounds.
All right.
I'd say they're about 15 each.
Okay.
Because they give you that, that range.
Right.
And then when you take it out, mine that's going in the oven, I'll put it in a regular roasting pan, and then take cheesecloth.
Which is what?
Cheesecloth is a loosely woven white cloth that you use in cooking.
Sometimes painters use it too to strain the paint.
Right. It's a strainer, and you use it to strain cheese to get the solid part of the cheese of your clotted milk, and the water, the liquid goes through it.
They're going to call now.
But you take the cheesecloth and you put it in, get a stick of butter, melt it on the oven, on the stove, and then dip the cheesecloth in that, and maybe a little white wine in that too. Put that over the breast of the bird as you cook it, and that will keep more moisture in the breast. Which
Why doesn't the cloth burn up?
Because you keep it wet. Keep basting it. Every 30 minutes, open it, and that's where your turkey baster comes in handy. And then you take either the pan drippings.
It's not just for lesbians anymore.
It's not just for lesbians anymore. Either use the pan drippings to baste over the cheesecloth area, or go back to your pan of butter and wine mixture.
Emily would like to chime in on the differences between sea salt and table salt. Yes, Emily.
I was just looking it up for you because you had questions.
Go ahead. Now I want you to contribute.
it says that they have the same nutritional value. The difference is in their taste and texture.
You're dressed very sluttily today, I noticed. What's going on?
Lack of clean clothes.
Lack of clean. So you just come to work in your lingerie today. Very nice.
Tomorrow it's going to be naked. It's hump day.
Well, we would like to encourage you, Emily, not to do any laundry
Well, you know, she has
for the rest of the year.
150 pair of underwear or something crazy like that.
What's wrong with that?
150
to match my outfits.
pair of underwear.
I'll bet she doesn't have 150.
Maybe it's 100.
At
What's
least
wrong with that?
100.
You've got at least 100.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you keep these?
In my dresser?
Match outfits.
Uh-huh.
It's because the
Who's
tea-back.
seeing 'em?
Who's seen it?
I am. I know.
Okay.
And it matters to you.
It does. Bras, underwear, socks, have to match.
yeah.
Now,
That's
Chainsaw,
awesome.
you are the known tighty wearer, and Boyer, you are the known boxer wearer.
Yes.
I pose this question to you, fellows. Did you this morning pick out your underwear to match your ensemble?
The only thing I do is if I have a tan pair of pants, I won't wear the blacks. I'll wear the grays.
Savvy.
But other than
Why
that,
do you wear see-through tan pants?
you know, it probably doesn't really show. But if I were to bend
Doesn't show.
over
What?
at a copy machine,
What?
yeah,
When,
someone
like
might
you
be able to
would.
see the black underwear through my tan pants.
Like before you hop up on the copy machine to make, prints of your ass.
Yes.
Okay.
He wouldn't want his underwear to show through his pants
No, you just want to see
when
the
he's making
butt
his ass
cheeks.
copies.
But
Right.
generally, no. I don't pay that much attention to the colors.
No
Boy.
one cares. I pick it out. It's like, okay, good enough.
Tell
You
me.
just go to the big pile on the floor.
He does
Tell
that after
me.
he takes them off.
Yeah.
You don't mean that.
I don't mean that.
Thank you.
I don't.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah.
But it was the expected answer.
No,
everybody-
it wasn't. It completely
Awful.
blindsided me.
Oh,
And that
sorry.
is a tough moment when there's one on the floor, you've done your laundry, and you wonder if it's clean or dirty at that time. And
Don't wonder. Throw it in the dirty clothes
Wow.
just in case.
Now, what do you mean, Chainsaw? How would you not know if it was
Sniff
clean
check.
or dirty? Oh.
the sniff check can
Oh.
be
Don't
very,
sniff your
very,
clothes.
very unfortunate. And can't we all relate?
No.
No.
Absolutely, because I don't use a softener sheet. Softener sheets wreck your dryer. Flat out, they damage the dryer
What?
because
Oh,
the
brother.
softener sheet
What?
material is distributed throughout the airway,
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
and it collects lint, and your dryer will overheat,
All right. He's
and it
making
will
this
cause
up.
the thermal fuse to fail.
Listen
God.
to this.
So-
We use two bumpy rubber
I'm calling
I like
horse
those
crap
too.
on you right balls.
Okay,
I've used them
that's
for
fine.
years.
that's fine.
That-
So have I, and I've never had a
Dryers.
dryer wear out on
You
me.
haven't had it
Never.
burst into flames, David. It
No.
causes lint build up, and
No.
it will torch.
No.
I've cleaned out dryers that I got a dryer that was broken.
No kidding, because someone left it in their front yard because it was garbage day. And all it was a dryer sheet, David. I removed that, and all of a sudden it worked like brand new.
And there was lint in the air passages, and all the lint smelled like a softener sheet. And because it's sticky.
Right.
It all sticks in there. So that will ruin your dryer. So I don't have that. I can't smell for the softener sheet. I have to smell for...
That's like saying roads wreck your tires. Just because you use it, it wears out.
Exactly. Nothing's meant to
And what
last
about
forever.
You should not drive your tires on roads. It'll wreck them. It'll ruin them.
You absolutely don't have to use a dryer sheet. And why would you? You want to put that
The cling.
chemical on your body?
The static cling.
What about the bumpy balls? Do you use little bumpy rubber balls?
Static or for the nice smell that it puts
I like
on
the
your
bumpy
clothes.
balls. They are good.
I don't have a static issue at my house.
I have no static. I
What-
have no roommate.
What about the concept of doing a load of laundry, folding the clean stuff, and putting it away?
Yeah, this is
This is
great.
going to be for. This
I
is going to
love
be like
Boyer
talking to Mo-
is actually lecturing us
on laundry and
on the
housekeeping.
chore of laundry. Do you know what he does?
What?
I know.
Nothing. He doesn't do laundry.
See, this is his problem. He's got a pile of dirty clothes
Right.
next to
The pile of clean clothes.
And when they mingle, that's when he has to
You
do the
gotta
sniff check.
Right.
What about the concept of having a designated drawer for your clean clothing.
I have some of it split out. I have underwear and socks that are.
So
that are
you
split
really
out.
never have to smell things from the clean drawer.
No,
You know
no,
it's clean.
Because you just pick it off the pile.
And the underwear drawer is waist high, and the sock drawer is the bottom one because it's where they go on your body. It makes sense.
Boyer, I understand.
That actually, I get that, and I'm very worried.
But it's right up there with Garanimals labels, so you don't look like a clod.
I understand the confusion that can happen in your world.
Put your sock on your and.
The one and only time I saw for myself his laundry process, it was the Nagasaki of laundry.
That's true.
It was just scattered everywhere. There were piles on top of the erect
I'm getting upset again. That was
ironing board. What's the matter? Just thinking about it?
Yes, it was horrible. The closet doors askew and things hanging everywhere that you didn't even know.
Clean clothes piled on
that
on the ironing
gritty,
board.
on gritty shag carpet installed in 1979.
God.
Dryer sheets will wreck your dryer.
They absolutely will.
They will not.
Then don't use it.
I don't.
No,
That's
I mean,
why-
don't use your dryer.
Right, just let them
Using
dry
your
naturally.
dryer wrecks your dryer.
Yeah, just hang them up in the backyard.
Yeah, really. Use a clothesline.
Well, as long as you're, just
Get
forcing
the sweet
clean
smell
air.
of Santee into your shirts.
There you go.
As long as you're just forcing clean air through there, you're good. But you've got an increased fire risk. You've got.
brother.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. Okay.
Interestingly enough, and I have been off dryer sheets since I got the bumpy balls.
I've been off
I
them.
love the bumpy balls.
What did you have? Dryer
I
sheet
did.
rehab?
I have to go to
You and Amy
a
Winehouse?
meeting, a meeting every week.
She
You
put a
know.
little dryer sheet patch on her
Hi,
elbow.
my name is Shelley. I'm a dryer sheet addict.
Thank you.
But I still get lint.
Yes.
So it hasn't prevented lint.
The lint doesn't stick.
Yes, it does. It
In
sticks
the
right to the
stick.
little lint tray.
Right, exactly.
And then
That's
I
where
pull it
it's-
out
that's
like
where
you're
it's supposed to
to.
stick. That's where it's supposed to
But
stick.
lint goes underneath too. It goes all over the place.
Yeah, I still have a long brush that I dig in there to get the stray lint out that doesn't make it to the trap.
Do you
so
do
where's
that?
that coming from?
Do you do that, Boyer?
Every couple of years, I clean out my dryer. I pull it apart.
You got to do that every
You
couple
pull
of
it
years.
apart. He takes it all.
No, he
of it.
didn't.
Yeah.
No,
If
he
you
didn't.
don't clean
He
with-
found one that someone put out for
Right.
garbage.
Pull it.
Clean that. He's never done. You've never done that.
No, I haven't. I
Thank
don't need
you.
to because I don't use the dryer sheet.
Well, that's
But
what.
I'm just telling you that I don't use the dryer sheet and I still get lint and I still have a long brush that long that I dig down in there and I come up with lint every time.
And that
you have
thing-
not prevented
It's
your lint issue.
If you don't clean that thing out every now and then, that's what can
Then
wreck
you get
your
a fire.
dryer.
It's
Right.
not sticky lint. I clean the
Sticky lint, David.
How can you say
Sticky
it's not
lint?
sticky?
Who has sticky
You know what I
lint?
love about this? He may have the cleanest dryer because he pays such attention to it, but he's got 4 pounds of it in
Right.
his belly button right now. Guaranteed. Oh, I didn't examine that yet.
Hi guys.
You probably have 2 dryer sheets right in there. God.
It all started with Emily's 100 pair of
I know.
underwear.
Yeah. Scolding her for
100,
that.
huh?
Easily.
Yeah.
How many
Same
do you
for
have?
socks and tank tops.
Let's get a number around the room.
All right.
I got about 60
Wow.
because I don't have a washer and dryer. So you have extra underwear so you don't run out.
That makes sense.
2 months. 2 months supply before.
You hope.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
fumigation in the house? Hermetically sealed hamper.
I bet I have 10.
I probably have 12.
I'm there with you guys.
That's it? 10?
Yeah.
Well, when you go commando most of the time, you don't need that.
Oh, right.
Well, they don't.
Oh, I know they don't.
They
I
don't.
You must be washing all the time.
How many do you have, Shell?
Well, when I wear dresses, I typically have on those Spanx things that we were talking about earlier.
Fantastic.
And then I have a couple of, regular panties. That's about it.
Are they granny panties? Are they
No.
low and wide down the side?
Come on.
They look like a bikini bottom,
Yeah.
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 Regular. Just a couple of those for
Do you have any panties that you absolutely abhor? They're awful.
I did
If
have-
anyone saw you
Oh.
wearing them, you would die a death of miserable embarrassment because they're so awful.
That's why you throw them away.
I did have to have, I had a big session of like, get rid of that. I would have been horrified if anyone had even, like there's a car accident, we have to go clean out her stuff.
Right.
They would have seen it like,
Yeah. Because that's the last thing we'd remember about you.
Exactly.
Forget about a 20-year career success story in
Right.
San Diego, all your work with animals.
Right.
All the good charity work you've done, your accomplishments in the kitchen, beloved wife. Look at the lousy panties this broad wore.
Chick was packing granny panties. It's terrible.
These are handed down from Grandma Dolly.
My friend Dickie and I had this agreement that if one of us went, we would go clean the other one's place out.
Well, he went.
He went.
Did you go?
Actually,
I know. Well, how nice for his parents to go see all his dildos up there on the mantelpiece. Poor Dickie.
But I did.
Not even cold.
Shelly.
And he's got dildos and butt plugs all over the place because you fell down on the job.
He was back in Oklahoma City at the time.
Don't make a death pact with Shelly Dunn.
That's probably not a good idea. I'll let you down. But his brother and sister-in-law, when we took him around drinking in his vial, they said that they had cleaned the apartment out here when he moved back, and they had found a lot of embarrassing stuff. But they threw that away because they're family, and they should have.
Very good.
So that was good.
All right.
Sorry, Dickie.
What kind of wine, Shelly, do you use for your turkey brine? People want to know the specific label that you'll be using. I have to tell you this, and you can school me if I'm right or wrong. You are the cooking expert here. I'm always reluctant to use good wine when cooking because I think it's a waste.
I think that...
Or I'm cheap.
Well, and that's fine. The rule is don't use something you wouldn't drink. However, with the turkey, because you're really working to infuse it with something a little bit sweeter and to keep it moist, I used bottles of Riesling. And
that's a sweet wine.
It's a sweeter wine, usually German. And
stuff's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't like to drink it on their own, on its own. But for this, I think it's going to be perfect.
Now, let me make a suggestion
And
to you.
it is inexpensive.
Let me make a suggestion to you. All the stuff that you've talked about, including the wine and everything like that. Right. What about a cup, maybe two, of dry vermouth?
I think that's awesome.
White dry vermouth.
Yeah, I think that's great. And I've even done, in years past, bourbon.
Now, that's going to add a really different flavor to it.
It certainly will. More smoky.
Yeah.
And, and people should, what are you serving with your meal? That should be an indicator of, what you might want to brine it in.
How about you, Boyer? How will you be brining your turkey this year?
With a dryer sheet, David.
I don't like to cook my turkeys. It ruins them. It ruins my oven.
Where's the mouth?
I get dry turkey lint in there, David. Here's JP on KGB. What's going on there? JP? Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing this morning?
Very good. How are you, JP?
Great. Love your show.
Thanks. I love yours. I understand you are a chef.
Yes, I am.
You get paid good money to go cook food for other people.
Cool.
I get paid a lot of money to go cook for great people.
Do you want to tell us where it is that you chef?
My company's called Ultimate Performance Foods.
All right.
If you go online, you can go to jimburrito.com, GYMBURRITO.com.
Okay.
I also manufacture food products.
Okay.
Food products. What does that mean?
Actually, we have a new product coming out to most of all the health food stores in Southern California and going nationwide within the next 2 months.
So what was your suggestion for Shelly, JP?
Shelly has a great brining technique, which is fantastic. Only thing is, Shelly, you need to put more acidity into your brine, which would be a nice cider vinegar.
Would the wine not take care of that, though?
Not unless the wine is turned to vinegar.
What's that?
It's actually a good process for it. But what happens is you still need a little more acidity to break down the protein.
So it could be either citrus or vinegar?
It could be citrus or vinegar.
Okay.
I prefer cider vinegar.
This is the Massengill technique.
And what kind of ratio would you add?
Turkey douche.
You could probably just throw in an extra with all your wine. Throw in an extra 3 cups, and you'd be great.
In each turkey?
Yeah, in each turkey.
3 cups of what, JP?
Cider vinegar.
Cider vinegar, like apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, that actually sounds really good.
That scares me.
And it comes out. And also the basting technique. really is an old myth that your grandmother and your mother passed down. It doesn't do anything for the tenderness of the turkey. All it does is, if you have people that love skin, it keeps it from burning.
Yeah, and that's, I'm one of the people. I love the skin, and so I want to keep it from burning until the last minute, and then let it brown up. Is that right?
Yeah,
crisp, crusty.
The other thing about it is when you're opening your oven constantly, basting your turkey, you're letting out so much heat that it takes that much longer for your turkey to cook, therefore it's drying it out too.
Do you like one skin? Do you like two skin?
Give me two.
Do you like three skin? Because all I got is 4 skin. The Knicks cooking turkey. Chainsaw's next here on KGB and Q103.
When my friend got arrested, we called King Stallman.
Well, I went to jail. I didn't know what to do. They said my bail was $5,000. I couldn't afford that, so I called the only person I knew, King Stallman.
Well, as soon as he was booked, King Stallman gave us the time frame, when he would be out. Pretty much instantly.
Well, he handled it great. He got me out, and he got me out fast. Thanks, King Stallman.
King Stallman Bail Bonds, serving all of San Diego County.
It's better to know me, the king, and not be me, than to need me, the king, and not know me. King Stallman Bail Bonds.
Have we all watched The Price is Right?
Yes.
Do you all think you're a decent player on The Price is Right?
No.
I suck at it.
I got a Price is Right game.
All right.
Yeah, it was sent in by listener Tom. I'll give you some options, some subjects, some choices, and you've got to give me the figure that you think most closely matches it. How much are you willing to bet that you are the best player on The Price is Right?
I would go $5.
$5. Who won yesterday?
Emily.
Oh, I forgot to give you your money, Emily.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
did.
You gonna play, Emily?
I have exactly $10.
You gonna play The Price is Right game? Okay. We're gonna play in just a few seconds here. First, we're gonna do a Chainsaw Sports update, and then we'll put this out here. I want to know, do you guys... Tom, who emailed this, he should have an opinion on this. He says he's not a fan of the closest without going over thing. For example, if I had said to you, what's the price of a package of gum, and you said 79 cents,
right,
and it was actually 75 cents, and you'd lose because you were 4 cents over. Do you want to just say whoever's closest to it?
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
With going over is okay?
Yes. Closest over or under. Yes.
Boyer doesn't like it.
No. Why?
Well, that's not how they play.
Because you're right. That's not how they play.
Now, who here has actually been to Television City and been on a game show?
I have been on a game show.
Well, then he's the one with experience.
And what if it's 75 cents for the gum and Shelley says 74 and I say 76? Now we're tied.
No. You're not going to do that. You're not going to. You're going to register your answers in private.
Right.
So there'll be no trumping each other. There'll be no way to do that.
And in case of a tie, they both get the point?
See, I think, they both get a point.
Okay.
I think the closest without going over is important because it really puts handcuffs on your answer.
Right.
You really don't want to go over.
Makes the game harder.
Does. And you guys are up for it. You're champions.
Let's do it.
I think we have to play. If you go over by 1 penny, you lose.
All right.
All right, we're going to do it after this Chainsaw Sports Update here on KGB and Q103. And good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, Dave Rickard, shutting down Chris Boyer, Ruth 66, and Emily Jane McGuire. Hello again, everybody. In the sports world, look out for Denver. The Broncos improved to 5-5 with a 34-20 Monday night win over Tennessee, creating a two-way tie with the Chargers atop the AFC West. Did you see the 80-yard punt return for a touchdown by Denver's Glenn Martinez?
No.
He made a great move on this.
Did you see that?
No, well, then here, I'll show it to you. Watch the monitor.
51 yards to the mile-high air. From the 21, Martinez has room, has it to the right. But Martinez.
Look at that cut.
Speed.
You see that?
Chased by Vincent Fuller.
Yeah.
Who's not going to get him? Bronco, touchdown.
That young man,
pretty.
yeah, he's very pretty. That young man is a second-year player signed off the practice squad in September out of Saginaw Valley State, a small college in Michigan. And there he is having a great play on Monday Night Football and looking very fast doing it. You know, this is a small college, the Saginaw Valley.
How small is it? What makes it so small?
Their annual homecoming game is against ITT Tech. I mean, this is a small school.
We had a high school that was so small that during halftime, one guy came out and formed a picture of the United States. One guy. That's small. Oh, that was a small.
That is small stuff.
Coming up this Sunday, the Chargers are 9-point favorites against 4-6 Baltimore at the Q this Sunday, while the Broncos, remember they're also 5-5, tied with the Chargers. Broncos 1-point favorites at 4-6 Chicago. The Bears, the defending NFC champions, are underdogs at home. In college basketball, 5,100 fans jammed into the Jenny Craig Pavilion to watch San Diego State beat USD 69-64, winning the crosstown rivalry game for the 5th time in 6 years. The Aztecs improved to 5-0. The Toreros now 2-2. A-Rod wins the American League MVP award, only the 9th guy in history to win 3. Ruth, name the other 8. Just kidding.
Funny.
Michael Vick surrendered to U.S. Marshals and will remain in jail until he's sentenced December 10th. Why? Because if he's sentenced a year, that means 10 months with good behavior, the last month under house arrest, so with time served, blah, blah, blah. Vick is hoping to be out by next August and available to play, if the NFL allows it. Of course, the league has not ruled as if they might suspend him for a year after he gets out of jail, or if the jail time will count, because they don't know. The judge hasn't sentenced yet. That's assuming he'll get a year. The judge could give him as many as 5. By the way, off the top of my head, the other 8 are...
Who gives a rat's ass?
Meanwhile, in the National Bet...
So I'm out last night at a famous restaurant. I don't know if I could mention the name on the album. It might not be nice. It rhymes with Fred Robster. And, it's a great place to go. Just don't sit next to the tank where they keep the lobsters. Very depressing. Lobsters always have that look of, any word from the governor? That's why you have to have like 4 or 5 drinks and then order. Because once you're drunk, you don't care who you send to their death in a boiling pot. Now you're drunk and they're going, can we help you? And you got that Emperor of Rome attitude. Yes. Bring me the brown one. He amuses me. The impertinent one on the right. Seize him! Have him boiled immediately. Would you like a beverage? Wine! Bring me wine! Would there be anything else? Yes, find out why all the Romans in the movies have English accents.
Basketball Association. Hey, bro. What? And voice in the head. You guys thought the Lakers were going to suck this year.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, see? Half of you did. 30 teams in the league. ESPN has them ranked 7th right now.
Wow.
Phoenix is number 1. The 6-3 Lakers, number 7. That makes them, dare I say, an elite team.
Wow.
Always the doubter.
Still early in the season, Bob.
And we will have a little Mike Schmidt sound a little later on. He's one of the 8. Can you name the others? Okay, Barrett.
Hey, Rod, Stan Musial, Mickey Battle, Jimmy Fox, Joe DiMaggio, Roy Campanella, and Yogi Berra. Whatever.
That's well done. See, Ruth? It's in there somewhere.
Give you something hard.
It is 7:32 and 12 seconds, and this is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
Where did you say that football player with a big 80-yard return had been signed from?
Saginaw Valley in Michigan.
I got something that says you can gnaw on.
In your valley. Grow up, Bruce. Seriously. Come on.
Did we start drinking?
Chainsaw brought to you by Olhausen. Olhausen pool tables are built right here in America. They're built by local craftsmen who make each table by hand. It's truly a thing of beauty. Visit the Olhausen Game Room Superstore in Kearney Mesa or San Marcos and call 800-570-POOL.
Who doesn't love more variety? Make us dig deeper and play that cut that you love but haven't heard in a long time. Use the keyword dig at 101kgb.com to get it on the air.
Digging deeper.
Sponsored by the San Diego County Ford dealers.
If you are one of the over 100,000 Volkswagen owners here in San Diego County, please listen carefully to this important free service announcement, as it may benefit both you and your car. For over a decade now, every new VW has come with a HEPA smoke and pollen filter, which cleans the air you and your passengers breathe while you drive. Given the recent fires in San Diego County, we're concerned that this air filter may have absorbed the lingering smell of smoke and potentially harmful ash. So, in concern for your health and your comfort, the 7 Volkswagen dealers here in San Diego County have volunteered to replace this smoke and pollen filter in your Volkswagen for free. If you drive a 1998 or newer Volkswagen, stop by any of our 7 San Diego County Volkswagen dealers during their normal service department hours, and they will install a new filter in your car at no cost to you. Please visit sdvwdealer.com. Filter supplies are limited, and please respond to this offer before the end of November. Thank you for your attention.
Songs on demand now at 101kgb.com.
Furnished by Mattress Discounters.
There was once a girl who was bummed about how she looked in her jeans, so she went to her neighborhood wizard for help. Wizzy gave her Levi Strauss signature jeans, and poof, the jeans were so comfortable and fit great. Wow. So then she asked for a rich guy, smaller feet, cuter ears, and a new car, but none of that stuff really worked out as well as those jeans. And so Wizzy gave her a moral. He said, don't change who you are, just change your jeans. Levi Strauss signature jeans, available now in the Walmart Mrs. Apparel department.
This Sunday afternoon, the Chargers welcome the Ravens. Pre-game at 10, kickoff at 1:15 on 105.3 FM.
Uggs are the footwear sensation of 2007, and Boot World selection will blow your mind. The Uggs company is up to Boot World's allocation of sheepskin footwear in every category for men, women, and children. Boot World has a ton of sheepskin now, but demand is so strong, even with our increased stock, if you don't act fast, you may lose out. Last year, many waited until the last minute to shop for Uggs and Aussie Dogs for yourselves and gifts, and missed out. This is Ed Stone, president of Boot World, and my recommendation to you is get to one of our 6 San Diego County Boot World stores fast. I mean, like this weekend or even today. Remember, Boot World has a guaranteed lowest price, great service, and an easy exchange policy on the best selection of sheepskin footwear anywhere. So come in now for the best selection of sheepskin boots, shoes, and slippers. Don't wait, or you'll miss out on your Uggs or Aussie Dogs. Come on into Boot World on Convoy in Kearney Mesa, Plaza Camino Real in Carlsbad, Escondido, El Cajon, Chula Vista, Midway Drive, and BootWorld.com.
Relax. Shopping on Black Friday and the most psychotic sale weekend of the holiday season will be easy because you can please everyone on your wish list with terrific gifts from the AT&T 50% off holiday phone sale this Friday through Sunday only. All wireless phones will be half price. Imagine 50% off the Bluetooth-enabled AT&T Tilt, 50% off the super sleek Samsung A737 in colors like lime and orange and with video share, or 50% off the all-new BlackBerry Curve in slick colors like titanium and red with internet access and GPS capability. And you won't need pepper spray or brass knuckles because everyone gets the same fantastic deals on the newest phones. Relax. Holiday shopping is easy this year thanks to the AT&T 50% off holiday phone sale this Friday through Sunday only. AT&T, your world delivered.
Some restrictions apply. Excludes Apple-branded products. 2-year service agreement required. Purchase of data package may be required. See participating stores for details.
Tonight on NBC, the game is thrilling, but the most astonishing part of The Biggest Loser? The transformations. See what 3 months and nearly 1,000 pounds lost really looks like.
Let the makeovers begin.
Have I always been this good looking? And as the contestants get smaller, the episodes get bigger.
I love this show.
Catch an incredible 2-hour Biggest Loser, followed by an all-new Law & Order SVU. NBC Tonight.
It all starts tonight at 8 on NBC 739. Tonight after Law & Order SVU, Health Food Fakes. 7 foods that claim to hold the secret to better health. But do they? There's 7 foods you buy at the store every day. From the chip aisle to the frozen food aisle. Medical correspondent Peggy Pico consults her nutrition watchdogs for the facts. How to get what you think you're paying for. and how to read the labels so you can be healthy without being had on Health Food Fakes. Tonight at 11 on NBC 739.
DSC at 101kgb.com. That's our email address here. Emailer Tom says, Dave, I have submitted a game for you to play if you want. There are questions where all the answers are money amounts. Whoever is closest wins. Good luck. Have fun to all if you play. Thank you, Tom. What I'll do is give you whatever the question is. You'll write down your answer. And then we'll go through what everybody wrote down and find out who got the closest on each one. Score a victory. And see who wins the money.
Okay.
How is it I can get in on this?
I don't think you can. You have the answer.
How can I throw $5 down in this game?
You have to pick somebody and go with their answers.
I have to pick someone who I think is going to be the winner of this game.
Yes. That's the only way I can think of it.
And if I pick you, Boyer, and you win,
right,
then what happens?
Yeah, Boyer.
Nothing.
Figure that one out. You haven't got to that step.
Well, David, that's not what I do.
You split the money? Does everyone throw in double?
No one wants to split the money with me.
You can't play, Alex.
I'm just trying to make the pot richer.
Yeah.
Well, then just kick in some money.
That doesn't have much return for me.
Come on, well,
throw in 25 to win 5.
I have no interest in living like Warren Buffett. That guy's a maniac.
Giving it all
he's
away.
a rich maniac.
But he doesn't use it.
He's giving it away.
He's nuts. Have you ever seen this guy?
Mm-hmm.
They just had him on the news this week. He's walking around with stuff that like DJs get, free promotional like
Chick-fil-A
suitcases.
bag. He doesn't carry a briefcase. It's a Chick-fil-A
and he didn't
bag.
even have a cab.
No.
Let alone his own Bentley.
He had to call, and they sent over just a hired car. I mean, he could afford a
He's nuts.
fleet of limos.
Second richest man in America.
There's a frugal life, says, has one car. Can only drive one car, live in one house, sleep in one bed at a time. Might as well just have
love the
one.
guy.
And you can't take it with you, so he's giving it away.
Yep. And he won't give it to kids or anything. He goes, you should earn money. You don't get a big handout. Earn it. Then you'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did.
Paris Hilton. All right, here we go. Write down your answers, and whoever is closest without going over, total up, wins the money. Ready?
Yes.
I have 16 questions for you, okay?
Okay.
Who here thinks they're going to win this? Who here is the economics champion of the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show?
I believe that I am.
Okay.
Or maybe, is Emily playing?
We're all playing.
It's going to be Emily or me or Ruth. We have the best advantage because we are the three who probably check the prices more than the rest of you.
Really?
I'm going to bet $5 Boyer doesn't win.
Excellent.
And what do you win?
I don't know. I'll bet $1 million he doesn't win. How's that?
You're out.
There you
Who's
go.
going to pay you?
Just a snooty answer right there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We check the prices. Here we go. Question number 1. Total cost of the properties on Monopoly. Add up all the properties on Monopoly.
Good grief.
This game sucks.
Where did it even start?
Okay, it sucks.
Okay, moving on. Next question. How much was the cash take in the 1978 Lufthansa heist that was featured in the movie Goodfellas? Next one. What is the price of a 1-ounce shot of 50-year-old Chivas Regal Scotch at the Prime Steakhouse at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas? 50-year-old Chivas Regal Scotch. Prime Steakhouse. I've been there.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't have that because I'm too cheap.
Yeah, me too.
But I
I don't like scotch.
Whatever.
Yeah, Phil Donahue was there with Marlon Thomas.
What was the day of purchase price of a 3-day combo pass to Woodstock in 1969? Next question, number 5. What was the price paid by the United States to Russia for the purchase of the territory that is now Alaska? I checked the price tag. Number 6, base model price for the 1965 Ford Mustang hardtop. Shelley Dunn, I think you had a little pony right around 1965 model year.
Yeah, but it was used by then. But Sherry Rogers had one, and she was our babysitter who gave us the caps when I got into trouble in the 3rd grade.
Question 7. How much did Ken Jennings win during his 74-match winning streak on Jeopardy? Good Lord, I didn't know he went 74 matches. 74? How much did Ken Jennings win on Jeopardy?
I think all the time he had to hang around Trebek.
Question 8. How much did Charles Van Doren win on the TV game show 21? The game show scandal that led to the 1950s scandal and the subject of the movie Quiz Show. How much did Charles Van Doren win on the game show 21? 9. What was Bill Gates' Microsoft base salary in the year 2006? $10. What was the amount of damages awarded to Fred Goldman from O.J. Simpson's 1997 civil trial? $11. How much did Frank Sinatra pay in order to secure the release of the kidnapped Frank Sinatra Jr.? $12. God. How much was Lorne Michaels' original offer to the Beatles to reunite on Saturday Night Live? $13. Total sales of Bud Light for 2005 to 2006. Total sales of Bud Light.
The cost.
Total sales. 14. Total sales, same year, Frosted Flakes. Kellogg's brand, David, or?
Generic.
15. What was the median price of a home in Buffalo, New York in 2007?
Good grief. How are we supposed to know that?
You want the $5?
Buffalo.
16. Median price for a home in Anaheim, 2007. Down. All right, let's have your answers. Bring them on in here.
Okay, I'm bringing my $5 with.
Write my name on it.
Actually, you know what? Just hold on to your answers. Just promise me you won't mess with them, okay?
Okay.
Promise.
Promise you won't mess with them. How do you feel now about the test?
Not as good as I did before, but I'll bet I'm...
The winner?
Yes.
Now you want to go 5?
Yeah, I'll put 5 on it between you and me.
You got it.
Okay.
All right. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Question 1. Total cost of properties on Standard Monopoly Board. Boyer?
10,280.
Shane?
3,000.
Emilito?
5,000.
Ruth?
$1 million. I don't know.
Shelley?
2,300.
It's $45.90.
Cookie.
That's it?
What'd you say, Shane?
3,000.
No, Emily said how much?
But I went over.
Oh, you went over.
Yep.
Can't go over. Told you that was a bad idea.
Cookie wins.
Cookie wins.
Point.
Score!
It is. Everybody 0, Cookie 1.
What was the cash take in the movie Goodfellas? Boyer?
$2 million.
Shane?
3 million.
Emily?
750,000.
That's exactly what I said.
And Shelley?
1 million.
$5 million. $5
What do
million.
you expect? He wrote a movie called The Trouble with Money.
That's true.
Well, we saw that movie.
What's the price of a shot 50-year-old Scotch Prime Steakhouse at Bellagio? Boyer?
$75.
You know, I checked the price tag. You're going to be just a pinch surprised.
Really?
Okay, $75.
Do tell.
Jane.
300.
Emilito.
125.
Ruth.
350.
Shelley.
150.
$1,050,
Holy smokes.
making Ruth the winner on that.
$1,000 for a shot?
No, $1,050. God. You know, it's safe to say in Vegas, aim high and then triple it.
Right.
Oh.
Seriously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emily, Shelley, what was your answer?
$150.
$150. So if you'd aimed high,
Yeah.
if you'd said $300
That's what I did.
and then tripled it,
900.
$900.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I just don't drink that, so I don't know.
Well, I don't either, but I just guessed.
Well, how far off were you?
I said 350.
Yeah.
Purchase price of a 3-day combo pass to Woodstock in 1969. Boyer.
$12 and 2 bong hits. $12.
Shane.
$15.
Emily.
18.
Ruth.
25.
Shelley.
$17.
$24.
I went again. Oh, no, I went over.
I know.
So Emily got that one.
How come I don't win?
I don't know.
I went over.
I think it's gone. Everything blows.
No, it's okay.
What did the United States pay to Russia for the territory that is now Alaska, Chris Boyer?
$432 million.
Who knows this? I'll give you a medal.
Shane.
$23 million.
Melito.
I don't even want to say what I
I
put.
know, me either.
Because I had no clue. So I said $25,000.
It is,
I won't go over.
Cold, frigid islands. Who wants them?
Shelley.
$10 million.
And Ruth.
$3 million.
Boy, Ruth just beat you. She just beat you. $7.2 million.
Dang it.
So I won?
You had it right until Ruth answered. Yes, Ruth, you answered. And you won.
Right.
What's the score?
It is Ruth and Cookie tied atop with 2. McGuire 1. Boyer and Shelley scoreless.
Base model price of a 65 Ford Mustang hardtop. Chris Boyer.
$1,950.
Shane.
$21.95.
Emily.
Oh, I went way over. 8,000.
That's what I said. I know it's too high.
And Shelley.
$1,500.
$2,368. Chainsaw.
Yeah, Verver.
Could you imagine that, Emily?
No.
For a bitchin' car.
What did Ken Jennings win? His winning streak in Jeopardy. Boyer.
$263,000.
Good. Jackie.
1.2 million.
Emily.
1.5 million.
God, Emily, you copying off my paper. $1.5 million.
And Shelley.
I said $750,000.
$2.52 million. Emily and what did you say, Chang?
They got it. I got 1.2.
They both get a point.
Okay.
All right.
How much did Charles Van Doren win on 21? Boyer.
$32,000.
Chang.
$64,000.
Emily.
$1,000.
$1,000.
I had no clue what you were talking about.
I believe Emily and I checked the price tag, and I believe we shall be the leaders of this game. Ruth.
$47,500.
And Shelley Dunn.
$30,000.
And who said 64,000?
I did.
Is that the highest number?
Yes.
It was $129,000.
All right.
Wow.
Bill Gates' Microsoft base salary for 2006. Chris Boyer.
Base salary, $675,000.
Chainsaw.
$1.
Emily.
$3 billion.
Ruth.
$1 million.
And Shelley.
I said $17 million.
I can't believe you're going to win this with $1. Because everyone went over except for you.
What is it?
$616,000.
Love it.
That's it.
Yep. Score.
It is Boyer and Shelley 0. McGuire 2. Ruth 3. Chainsaw 5.
Nice.
How did that happen when I don't check the price on anything?
Amount of damages awarded to Fred Goldman from O.J. Simpson's 97 civil trial. Chris Boyer.
$4.3 million.
Chainsaw.
$8 million.
Emilito.
$3 million.
Ruth.
All of his money he ever has and he's ever going to make.
And Shelley.
$1.5 million.
What was the highest answer?
8.
The correct answer is $33.5 million. Who gets it?
Chainsaw.
How much did Frank Sinatra pay in order to secure the release of the kidnapped Frank Sinatra Jr.? Chris Boyer.
$275,000.
Chainsaw.
$100,000.
Emily.
$2 million.
Ruth.
$1 million.
Shelley.
I said $1 million.
Chainsaw. $240,000. The correct answer. You're running away with it, big man. Lorne Michaels' original offer to the Beatles to reunite on Saturday Night Live. Chris Boyer.
$964.
Chainsaw.
$1 million.
Emily.
$500,000.
Ruth.
$1 million.
And Shelley Dunn.
$1 million.
And Boyer, what was your answer?
$964.
Boyer gets it. Keeping in mind that it's a comedy show.
Right.
Lorne Michaels offered the paltry sum of $3,000
Wow.
for all the Beatles to reunite. Total sale of Bud Light 2005 to 2006. Boya.
$4.6 billion.
Wow.
Jane.
$5 billion.
Not euros.
No.
Well, not units.
What do you mean units?
Not bottles. You were total sales in dollars.
Move along.
Yeah. $7 million.
Ruth.
$75 million. I don't know.
$75 million?
Yeah.
Okay. And what'd you say, Emily?
$7 million.
$7 million. And Shelley?
$750 million.
And Shelley wins, the correct answer being $1.35 billion.
God.
Total sale of Frosted Flakes. Dollars or units of boxes?
Or total number of flakes.
How about
Boyer.
Lira.
$2.1 billion.
Shane.
$1.013 billion.
dollars or euros?
Emily.
$4 million.
Ruth.
I said $20 million.
And Shelley.
$11 million.
So, Boyer, you think that Frosted Flakes outsells Bud Light? Because I know you check the prices on these things.
I do. I actually had
and you
Frosted
think
Flakes.
that Frosted Flakes are more expensive than a comparable amount of beer.
I actually had them selling at half what I estimated. I estimated $4.6 billion for Bud Light and $2.1 billion for Frosted Flakes.
$242 million is the answer for Frosted Flakes. And Ruth gets it.
At 20?
Yep.
Wow.
You were the closest one. Median price of a home in Buffalo, New York in 2007. Chris Boyer.
$270,000.
Jane.
$85,000.
Emily.
$700,000.
Ruth.
$175,000.
And Shelley Dunn.
$190,000.
Chainsaw is going to get it very close. He said 85. It's $91,000.
Wow.
Last question. Median price for a home in Anaheim, 2007. Chris Boyer.
$650,000.
And Chainsaw.
$465,000.
Melito.
$1 million.
Ruth.
$645,000.
What did you say, Boyer?
$650,000.
And Shelley Dunn.
$550,000.
And Boyer gets it. The correct answer being $697,000.
Wow. So I was in the ballpark.
You were, Ruth.
Yeah.
Ruth.
And that is the Price is Right game. I'm pretty sure that the man Chainsaw.
Yeah.
What happened? What was the score?
It was Shelley 1, McGuire 2, Boyer 2, Ruth 4. Chainsaw 8.
Oh, come on, Chainsaw.
Wow.
You don't know this kind of stuff.
I didn't think
You're not a consumer. 8.
That's why I abandoned my card at Costco, because I'm checking the prices, David.
Check the price on a $5 bill and bring it right over here.
By the way, I don't think Chainsaw can add because I have 17 total answers here and there are only 16 questions.
Stupid.
You still win.
I went over.
You still win.
You went over.
That's economics for today.
Good. Is that it? No more?
That was hard.
Well done. Hey, Emily, would you do me a favor? come up with 10. Go to Albertsons.com and get me 10 common household products. Like paper towels, gallon of milk, that kind of stuff. And let's see how close you can do on everyday shopping. Because that's the stuff that Boyer checks the price on. You know, how are you supposed to know what a house in Buffalo, New York costs?
No kidding.
We'll do that coming up here on KGB and Q103.
You can make a difference in the lives of patients like 1-year-old Desiree Jara this holiday season with just one more blood donation.
My daughter is battling leukemia, and she needs blood transfusions as part of her treatment. My holiday wish is being granted because of people like you who take the time to donate blood. Thank you for making our holiday wishes come true.
Make a difference in life. Donate one more time this holiday season. San Diego Blood Bank. Schedule an appointment at sandiegobloodbank.org.
It was you, woman, right down the line.
Shelley, I got a letter from Chris. Says, Dave, my wife and I were married 3 years ago. We've been inseparable ever since. My work hours are 3 in the morning to 2:30. But as of next month, I'm going to nights, which means 2:30 to 2 in the morning. My wife's having a serious problem with this because we've never been apart. Could you do a huge favor for an avid fan and play a song that pretty much sums up my feelings for my wife, Janice? It's Jerry Rafferty's Right Down the Line. We've been through a lot in the last few months. It would mean a lot if you could do this for me. Love your show. Chris.
I'm loving you so much more. If I should doubt myself, if I'm losing ground, I won't turn to someone else. They'd only let me down. When I wanted you to shape my life, I had no doubt in my mind. It's been you, woman, right down.
Sorry, Chris, we don't do that kind of mushy stuff here on this show. We're a little bit too jaded and crusty. Oh, that's nice, Chris. Good luck with the new hours. That's tough going overnight.
Yeah, totally.
All right, I had Emily look up 10 everyday items, and she just did this at Albertsons.com.
Okay.
And we're all going to guess the price. I'm going to play on this one.
All right.
All right? And
$5?
yeah, I'll play. I got 5 from Boyer. What the hell? And we'll write down, and we'll do the same rules. You can't go over, okay?
Okay.
What's that?
That was weird.
What's the matter?
Looking around my desk here during that commercial break, no one brought in my money.
I
I want my damn money.
I didn't want to leave it because I wanted to get credit for it.
I didn't give you any money because I won.
I handed it to you in the hallway.
If you weren't ADD boy and would stay in there, you'd have my money. You're roaming.
Once again, it's your problem, James.
I've checked now. You've been to the bathroom 17 times this morning. Starting to worry about your bladder.
Just set it right
I
here,
know,
dear.
but then
Just set it right here,
Then
dear.
you know.
Put your initials on it.
I did.
Bladder.
Well, I don't like to deface.
Bladder stretched out. Writing on money. You never write on money?
No.
Ruth, did you pay up yet?
No, I was busy preparing my traffic report.
It takes a lot to go. It's pretty bumper to bumper out there.
This traffic report sponsored by Chainsaw, who didn't get his $5.
But I have it sitting here, but I don't have any more $5 after this.
Whatever. All right, let's play.
All right, you ready to play?
Yeah. Yes.
Ruth is going to have to play with a $5 IOU.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you got 10 for me, Emily?
I have 12.
No, I only want 10.
Okay.
Just give me 10.
Okay.
All right, give me the first item.
All right.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize for the coughing.
And I went Vaughn's, so some of them are.
That's fine.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Just let me know.
Club card prices are not.
I did no club card prices.
I thought you liked Albertsons because they didn't make you join a club.
I shop at Costco. Albertsons chain.
So you're going to be all wrong.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
Go.
Ready.
All right. The first one, Sara Lee Classic White Bread, a 20-ounce loaf.
I got a 20 ounce.
You be white.
All right. The second one, Budweiser beer in long neck bottles, a 6-pack. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal, 14 ounces, so the smaller box.
Okay.
Gold Circle Large Farm Double A eggs, a 12 count. Safeway Lucerne 1% low fat milk, a gallon. So a gallon of milk. Skippy Chunky Peanut Butter.
Oh, I had it yesterday. You know what I made yesterday, Chainsaw? You like peanut butter, Chainsaw?
I love it.
I made a peanut butter sandwich with 2 strips of crisp bacon on it.
Oh, how
And
was that?
It was delicious, and Emily,
That sounds good.
don't make an icky face about my food, or I'll start talking about gross food.
That sounds delicious, sir.
Okay, do me that one. Tell me that one again.
Skippy Chunky Peanut Butter, 18 ounces, so the smaller jar.
All right.
An 18-ounce package of Oreo cookies.
Is it double stuff?
No, I went original. Nabisco. Ooh. Campbell's Chicken Noodle Condensed Soup, a 10.75 ounce can, the smaller can.
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle. Campbell's.
2 more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A 2 liter of Coca-Cola. And 4 rolls of Scott Extra Soft bathroom tissue.
A quad pack.
Mm-hmm.
Extra soft.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever buy the wrong kind of toilet paper?
You just had to,
And
it's
if you
horrible.
buy it like at Costco,
Uh-huh.
now you got 90 more rolls to go through, and you're like, what am I going to do
Can't you take it back?
with this? Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Let's add them up. Let's do it. Shane, you going to score for us?
Yes, sir.
All right, Emily, you go through it.
All right. The white bread was $3.49 for a
Well, you
loaf.
got to go and ask us what our
Oh, I'm sorry.
things
I'm sorry. David?
I said $2.25.
Shelley?
I said $2.49.
Oh, goody for you. I'll bet you did. As soon as I said $2.25.
I wrote it down.
Whatever.
Boyer?
179.
179. Ruth?
208.
And Shane?
169.
So who had the highest?
Shelley.
Okay.
And how much was it really?
$3.49.
$3.49.
Ah, that's expensive.
It's Sara Lee.
Nobody does it like Sara Lee.
I use coupons for all these things, so I'm wrong.
Sing it again, Emily. Sing it again.
Nobody does it like Sara Lee.
Emily will sing a jingle to each of the products listed in today's grocery shopping game.
I like that.
Hey.
All right. Can't wait till we get to the ass wipe, number 10 there. Next.
All right. A 6-pack of Budweiser bottles. Dave?
$4.75.
Shell?
$6.97.
Wow.
Boyer?
$5.79.
Ruth?
I'm really happy I don't know this one. $3.25. I don't know.
Shane?
$6.95.
$6.68. So Shell and Shane both went over. Dave, what'd you say?
$4.75. Boyer had a close answer.
$5.79.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boyer was closer. Budweiser.
All right.
Done.
That's good. Doing a little Budweiser frogs. Number 3.
The Frosted Flakes. Dave?
$3.75.
Shell?
$2.95.
Boyer?
$2.95.
Ruth?
$3.65.
Shane?
$169.
It's $4.59.
So where'd you shop, Cookie?
100 years ago.
That's one for me. I am on the board.
Cereal's expensive.
I don't know the Frosted Flakes jingle. I'm sorry.
They're great.
Oh, Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Can I tell you that a girlfriend of mine hooked up with a guy named Tony who had a Tony the Tiger tat. Who does that?
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay, fine. Eggs. Dave?
Ruth, it's sweet?
Yeah, that was sweet.
No, that's a deal breaker.
Well, I like
weird.
tigers, and I love Tony the Tiger.
So you,
I'd be okay with it.
no, it's dumb.
Especially if he had a big wang.
You know, our name is Ruth, and we had a tattoo of a baby Ruth on our thigh, but it looked like,
What did it look like? What's on the head?
we had to change it to something else.
A little wrecking balm.
The eggs. What'd you say, Dave?
$3.
Shell?
$4.37.
Boyer.
89 cents.
For a dozen eggs?
Get the hell out.
Check the price, Emily.
Everywhere I go.
Ruth?
89
I
cents.
haven't bought eggs forever, but I said 3 1/4.
Chain.
$2.35.
509.
Damn it, Ruth.
Dang. 509.
Did I win that?
No, Ruth
Whoever had
did.
the highest.
Oh.
Rose.
89 cents.
God.
Where are you buying your eggs? My
Vons,
They
where
haven't-
people shop.
They haven't been 89 cents in a million years.
And what'd you say, Ruthie?
Coupon special, maybe. I said 325.
And they're I said 437. They're 509. I won.
I beg your pardon.
Thank you.
Sorry, Shelley. This is question 5.
Should be?
Mm-hmm.
Gallon of milk. Dave.
425.
Shell.
597.
Boyer.
325.
Ruth.
357.
Chain.
$3.65.
Dave gets it 479.
Yeah. Milk has gone insane.
Yes.
Skippy. Peanut butter. Dave.
Yeah, I'm wrong on this one. Shoot, 295. I'm way off on that.
Shell.
I said 249. I never buy.
Boyer.
245.
Ruth.
189.
Chain.
$2.95.
You split it with Dave. It's 305.
Right on, buddy.
10 cents.
You and me, we both get a point.
Let's do it.
Oreos.
$2.50.
Shell.
349.
Boyer.
365.
Ruth.
425.
Chain.
$2.95.
On the dot. Dave.
How much?
That usually means I win the game.
You win $1 bazillion.
If you get it on the dot.
How many did you say? How much?
250.
250.
What a weird price.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Gulp it down, girl. Get it all down. And what do you got, the coffee bong going on over there?
Chicken noodle soup. Dave.
Is this number 8?
Mm-hmm.
$1.10.
Shell.
90 cents.
Boyer.
67 cents.
Ruth.
64 cents.
Chain.
What's 69 cents?
It's $1.59.
Woo! Running away with it.
Thank you.
Coca-Cola.
2-liter bottle.
Mm-hmm.
$1.75.
Shell.
I said 295.
Boyer.
169.
Ruth.
175.
Chain.
$2.35.
I think you all went over. It was $1.39.
Wow.
Oh.
It's cheap.
No one had less than 139? What was your answer, Shelley? I thought yours was cheap.
295.
Oh. Okay, last one.
Who got that one?
No one.
I don't think
we all went over.
Oh.
Toilet paper.
$2.75.
Shell.
$2.59.
Boyer.
265.
Ruth.
325.
Chain.
$1.69, David.
$3.69.
Who was highest?
Me.
Put her on the board.
I said
And that's
325.
Score.
It is Chainsaw Boyer and Ruth 1 apiece. Shelley 2. Dave 5.
Hey, I got 2.
Well, just bring your IOU over here. Just put it in your little shopping cart and bring it on over.
I don't have any more $5.
Shelley, give Dave my 5.
All right. There you go. You paid up for me and,
All right.
and Shane. now.
Thank you very much.
I only have Ruth with 1 as well.
Very much.
The
Because I
toilet
keep it-
paper and the number 4.
The eggs.
Your
No,
boy
I
over
got
there
the
keeping
eggs.
score.
got the
I got
eggs.
the
You know,
eggs.
look at him. He's
Shelley
neat
got eggs.
scoring over there.
Shelley got egg.
Hedges.
Ashes.
And
I agree. Eggs.
well, I checked the price on everything, David.
Ruth, I want an IOU. I want it written out and signed.
So do I. Bomber. I need my money.
Damn money. Ruth, you can just give me the 5 that you owe Chainsaw.
No,
Why?
because
What?
I got to keep my credit up better with him because you never spot me $5 and he does sometimes and so does Emily.
It would be unsporting of the game master to spot anybody any money. That was a big mistake, though. As the one who makes up the rules on this show, not to give him the money. Big mistake. Hey, Chainsaw Sports is next here on KGB and Q103.
Good news, San Diego. The Navy Federal used auto sale has been rescheduled to Saturday, December 1st from 9 to 6 and on Sunday, December 2nd from 11 to 5 at the Coors Amphitheater in Chula Vista. Take advantage of our special auto loan rates exclusively at this sale and get an amazing deal. It's the Navy Federal used auto sale at the Coors Amphitheater December 1st and 2nd. Get pre-approved online at NavyFederal.org or call 1-888-842-NFCU. Rate depends on your credit history.
Most of America's going to enjoy a 3-day work week. 2 1/3, really. Because of your companies like ours. This place is shutting down at, was it noon tomorrow?
Yeah. Pretty much today's a phone in, too. I don't think much is getting done.
Well, we're here.
Well, yeah, we're here, but it's different than people upstairs. Come on.
Plunging the knife squarely into the back of the people upstairs. People upstairs mostly populate the sales and executive suites.
Exactly.
So calling out the sales and execs as lazy drunkards.
Like you're going to hear. They're in bed.
They come in late every day.
That's right.
Lazy drunkards.
Yes.
I got to tell you, I was thinking about this. It's, just giving them Wednesday off.
I know.
Why make them?
What's the point?
Why make them get up?
Yep.
Fight what's left of rush hour traffic on Wednesday,
right?
Only to get here, sit down with that, barren look on their face.
Mm-hmm.
First cup of coffee
for an hour,
right?
Only to go home.
Right, and then they have a fake. I have a lunch appointment with a client.
Everyone will tomorrow,
right?
And that client will be right on the way to their house.
Exactly.
Yeah, our client's leaving early for the weekend, so we had to meet at 10:30.
Yeah, they have breakfast meetings too,
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a client meeting over at Qualcomm Stadium. You live in La Jolla. What are you doing over there? Yeah. Not the most productive week.
No.
People are just thinking about getting together with their family and eating food and watching football.
What's wrong
and
with that?
going to Marie Callender's.
Are we Americans or what? That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Let's face it, between now and about the 4th of January, we're no good.
You're right.
You think we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Productivity is just ratcheted right down?
In the old Cambodian commode.
Not here at the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show. We ratchet it up towards the end of the year.
That's right.
And we will have some CD signing parties coming up for you. First one is going to be a week from this Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
A week from this Friday.
At night. We're going to work at night, people. Just for you.
We do that every year.
I know.
She's just underscoring the fact that we'll be working in the morning and at night.
Yeah.
Special.
And
If I could find a parking place. If not, I'm just going to blow it off.
is the first one at the Nissan dealership? I thought that's what I read.
Yeah.
We go night, and day.
Right.
Friday.
Right.
Yeah. I think the first one is at Kearney Mesa Nissan.
Cool.
Nissan, by the way, Mossy Nissan, the title sponsor of our brand new Best of CD, Who Wants Pie? The Who Wants Pie package features our gaily illustrated and heavily populated Best of CD. 27, 28, 29 bits, something like that.
Yep, 27.
The Dave Shelley and Chainsaw expertly printed graphics t-shirt.
Yes.
And a coupon for a free flippin' pizza pie. Not a slice. A whole pizza pie. Now, what's that valued out at?
Oh.
CDs usually go for about $15.
Right.
A t-shirt goes for about $15.
Right.
I don't know how much a pizza pie is, but I got to think they're getting at least $7 or $8 for that. So that's almost a $40 value.
Right.
And we're kicking it out the door for $12.99.
That's just insane.
Hollywood Video this weekend goes on sale. Who Wants Pie? We take that money. All right, here's Chainsaw Sports on KGB and Q103. Good morning.
Well, was that a dangling phrase there? Give it back to you. The deserving people, $1,000 grand a day giveaways. Hello again, everybody, in the sports world. Look out for Denver. The Broncos improved to 5-5 with a 34-20 Monday night win over Tennessee, creating a two-way tie with the Chargers atop the AFC West. Coming up this Sunday, the Chargers are 9-point favorites against 4-6 Baltimore here at the Q on Sunday. And while the Broncos are 1-point favorites at 4-6 Chicago. So Charger fans hoping that the defending NFC champion Bears can win at home against Denver. In college football, 5,100 fans jammed into the Jetty Craig Pavilion to watch San Diego State beat USD 69-64 last night, winning the crosstown rivalry game for the 5th time in 6 years. Aztecs improved to 5-0. Torero's now 2-2. Chuck Woolery. A-Rod won the American League Most Valuable Player Award. Only the 9th guy in history to win at least 3. Last hour, Ruth's voice in the head was able to rattle off all the other 8 guys. So, Ruth, since it occurred inside your head and you did hear it, and obviously the brain cells are in your head, otherwise the voice in your head would not be able to retrieve them.
What the hell is he talking about?
I don't know. I forgot anyway.
Who are the other 8?
I know.
All right. Okay, how about this? The other 8 are Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy Fox, Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, Stan Musial, Barry Bonds, Roy Campanella,
Yogi
and
Berra.
What other Hall of Famer, Ruth 66?
Yogi Bear. Babe Ruth.
No.
I don't know.
Come on.
Mickey Mouse.
I know.
18 years ago, I
left Dayton, Ohio. With 2 very bad knees.
That guy?
And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
Every year.
Whose boy's going to cry now?
I think God, this dream came true.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
Genby. Yes, Mike Schmidt, one of 9 guys to win at least 3.
Ruth. Wow.
Yeah.
Love him.
6 cheerleaders from California's Ripon High School, which is just like 10 miles north of Modesto, California, my hometown. 6 cheerleaders from Ripon High have received 2-day suspensions for ending a routine during a football game by bending over, lifting their skirt, and showing the crowd the words Indians #1 spelled on their bloomers. Bloomers? What is this, 1931? Sadly, one of the cheerleaders' lettering was blurred. And, you know what's weird? Their team nicknamed him as the Spartans. That is funny stuff. That Indians #1
Yeah.
for their own school.
Right.
That's true. That is a true story.
Scratching their heads over the blurred.
No, not at all. Weird.
Little
but it's true.
accident.
Did it look like #2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Meanwhile,
weird.
and not funny. In the National Bear.
I love going to the grocery store. Those free samples. It's always a little awkward after you have the free sample. You're like, ooh, sausage, yeah. Well, see ya. Sucker. Because you kind of act like you're going to get a case of it. Well, this would be good for a party now, wouldn't it? Nah. When did we have to become members of all these grocery stores? Are you a member of our secret club? I'm just getting Doritos. Well, that'll be $4,000 before you can join our club. I can't come to a lot of meetings, but I guess I'll join. I do feel guilty at checkout when they're bagging my groceries. Talk about feeling lazy. Hey, thanks for putting my groceries in my bag. Yeah, I could help, but I'll just watch. I'm exhausted from picking that crap out. You want to come home and watch me eat them? I'm looking for a buddy. This guy talks a lot about food.
Skidball Association. I mean, we've heard that bit 10 or 20 times, and it's still funny.
Always funny.
Jim Gaffigan. 4 games last night, total score 414 to 379. Get other sports level.
So, Ruth, you heard the players who have won it 3 times.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone won it more than 3 times? What's the matter? Did I just trump your question?
No, I thought I trumped yours. Go ahead.
Probably.
That is the correct answer.
That
Thank
is
you, Ruth.
Well, what's the answer, Dave?
Voice in the head knows this kind of stuff.
I think Barry Bonds has won it 7 times.
Wow. That's amazing. And the other guy's just the 3, right? Yeah.
What about Tony?
Never.
No.
8:31 and 2 seconds. This is yours. 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Cammy, the only Padre to win the MVP. Oh, my.
He's dead. No, I know. The ways.
Chainsaw brought to you by Aussie Dogs. Premium sheepskin boots made from the finest Australian sheepskin with durable soles that outlast the competition. That's right. For the latest styles, largest selection, best prices on Aussie Dogs. Shop Boot World or Aussie-Dogs.com.
Okay, so a priest, a rabbi, and a lawyer, a policeman, a professor, a banker, a fisherman, a CEO, a jockey, a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, a hippo keeper, candy dancer, sausage maker, worm rancher, a weatherman, and gym teacher walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "Hey, didn't I see you last week